We are 2 business days away from a new right knee. Well, this is going to be quite the adventure because I just had my left knee replaced last December, December 20th, right before Christmas. So this one coming on November 14th, just shy of a full year, has me extremely worried. I have got a little chunk. Yep, I got chunky. I'm not gonna lie. I've been eating good. Your girl's been eating. But I was supposed to be like dieting and all that. But so, with that being said, your girl's doing what she can do to try to be prepared mentally and physically for this next chapter of my life. This is going to be pretty much the midway point in my whole body reconstructive process. I've gotten the spine done. This will complete the leg straightening and the knees. Next will be the hips and the elbows, and that should be it. Should be a whole person. 'Tis November 14th, 2025, and I'm heading in for the right femur and tibia hardware removal and total knee replacement. It should be a very smooth operation. The left leg was much worse than the right. So I'm confident that I have a world-class medical team and will be in and out in a jiff and hopefully up and running soon. Well, not necessarily running, but at least up and walking or hobbling around as I can. It's been 24 hours I've been in here. Total knee replacement. I'm in so much pain. Oh my God. My hip hurts so bad. Same with my ankle. I have a lot of discharge that didn't happen before. My hip is really hot. I'm just trying to get comfortable and sleep. I have no idea what's going on. I just want it all to stop so I can go home. Yeah, so I guess the plan has changed a little bit from overnight discharge to discharging after the weekend. So things are starting to stabilize out, getting better control over the pain, although it is starting to come back in that one calf area. Like, I don't know what it was with like that hardware before, but wherever that top screw was, like, it was really riding a nerve, and now it's getting on my nerve, even though it's been taken out. So that's cool. I also had to get a transfusion, and I guess that's it, finishing. So time to get that out. Fun times. All right, so to give an update, I have officially gotten out. I have officially taken some steps. I walked about 10 feet on my new feet, on my new knee. I have the catheter removed. Yeah, just dealing with this ridiculous amount of pain in my gastrocnemius and the knee incision just above the knee. It burns. Like, this one is different than the left one. When I had the left knee replaced, I had a lot of problems with spasms in that leg. And then the spasms seem to have traveled to the right leg, where they're pretty much persistent up until the point of replacing the right knee, which I kind of speculated that there was some nerve damage on the side. And then that was what was triggering those like spasms. And then after having the osteotomy and the rod placed in there, the nerve like pain was radiating from where the screw was located. So I figured there was some sort of correlation to it. It has been removed, so things are operating differently. I can't tell fully if the spasms are gone. I'm assuming so because it's not twitching. But they've been adjusting my pain medicines. When they gave me the anti-spasm medicine along with like the pain medicine, that helped a lot. So I feel like there may be some underlying spasms that my brain isn't registering because I'm still pretty loopy from the anesthesiology. Other than that, not terribly bad. I am in an immobilizer. I have to keep the leg straight for a while, so that is putting pressure on like the incision points, on each of the incision points. Sucks to be short, man. But yeah, that's where I'm at. All right, it's day 2, and I am outside. Not really outside, but on the patio outside. It is bright out here. I cannot see. But it is a nice day. It is 60-umphin degrees. Not as chilly as I assumed it would be, but that's okay. That's a good thing, because your girl don't like cold. Nope, not built for that life. I have to keep a baseline of 82 degrees to keep this melanin. Otherwise, I start fading. Just wanted to do a quick update. Day 2, hemoglobin, Schraubens levels have increased. So we're almost back to where we were. Just have to focus on the protein and protein accessories to get those numbers back up. And then I should be getting discharged on Monday. Much longer than expected, but this, it's not an easy procedure. What can I say? So yeah, there we go. All right, here I am on day 3, I believe it is. Came in on Friday. It is now Monday. And this heart rate monitor just won't stop. Apparently having some tachycardia issues. I'm still trying to manage the pain. Blood loss. Still not back where I need to be, so another transfusion. Here I go. Just trying to eat breakfast. I don't even know what to say. I just want out. All right, so the blood transfusion is completed. I got some more in me. I just did the ultrasound. My wound vac is going haywire. It's just going off. I don't know if it's vacuuming, trying to find the correct suction or what. I'm ready to go home. It's been 3 days that I've been here. 3 very, very, very long days. And I just want to get some extended sleep. I really do. Also fix my tum. I have not had a bowel movement in a couple of days, and I'm starting to feel it right now. Fun times. So I guess we'll just look onward and upward and prepare for the worst and hope for the best, because the rest is written. That's where we're at. On the positive side, I should definitely be discharged by tomorrow, for sure.
Still going off?
Yeah. All right, finally got it working. Finally stopped going off. One problem solved. 98 more to go. All right, update time. So it is about 4 after 4. Actually 4:02. By like 4:04 better. So 4:02. No beeping, as you can hear. That's a good sign. Met with internal medicine, and I guess it's just a response to everything that's just been going on. The amount of trauma from the surgery, the recovery, and then, of course, the woman time situation. This is ridiculous. And I think the major issue might have been the classic ponytails were too tight. My head was starting to throb, even though everything else was good, and I was starting to doze off and like getting into a good point. Pain management is doing a lot better. I found something else, and that's been going pretty good. I'm going through ice packs like crazy, but it's definitely helping with the swelling. So things are looking good. Hopefully should be able to definitely discharge tomorrow. Although my head feels hot. A little bit warmer than normal, but that would be expected with like having 2 major operations in one, and then 3 blood transfusions. And a partridge in a pear tree. All right, so just finished my CT scan with juice stuff where they injectivize a thing into my arm and then put me in a spinny thing to take some photos. So hopefully there'll be no issues, no clots or anything. Although it's funny because as soon as I came back, I had to like blow my nose and I had like a big old like blood clot in my nose. I'm like, I am not feeling too hopeful about what's going to come from this diagnosis, but I'm sure it's nothing. It's just nasal polyps and all, but still annoying just the same. All right. Operation Do the Two worked. So that's 2 things down, 97 to go. So today is Tuesday, November 18th, 2025, and I have gotten my discharge notice. So super excited about that. Feel like I need to put on like that Chico DeBarge song. You know I'm free, out of around, my papers honey, I'm hanging young. But you know, like that was a whole different situation. This was just a total knee replacement, not what that dude was into. Like that was a whole different situation. But yeah, so at this point, just waiting for the mister to give me the okay, let me know if he could swing on by, swoop me up, and then, yeah, get my medications and head on home. Pain is finally under control. Heart rate's finally under control. I'm not spiking like I was before. Interesting to know that it is related to pain, which makes a lot of sense because I do have a lot of pain that I tend to just kind of bottle up and just kind of store it to the side. So I guess maybe that reserve has overflowed. Who knows? Regardless, I'm going home. Yay. All right, folks, I am officially out. I am out of the hospital. Hooray. This lovely doohickey here is just my med vac, so that's going to help with the healing of my wound. But I am thankful to be out and not looking forward for a return trip.